MePlusCake, Marconi 1, radio for the people. We're always into like...
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
The MePlusCake podcast.
Hello, podcast people. How have you been since yesterday? Or the last time you listened? Maybe it's been longer. I mean, just because we did a podcast yesterday doesn't mean that you listened, right?
Better mean that you listened.
Yeah, well...
Or else.
We're glad you're here, and thank you. We still haven't gotten a winner for the Ultimate Coachella Connection. We're so close, though.
Well, whose fault is that?
Well, we did put it on one of our podcasts and make it available in audio form for you to download, but...
Yes.
Well, nobody's gotten it yet, so we're just going to keep going until we get a winner. Hopefully it won't take clear up until the time that you have to leave before Coachella, but...
One day before.
Exactly. But
have your bags packed just in case.
Yeah, just exactly. Have a little duffel bag full of stuff. Don't forget snacks. But thank you for listening. We have all kinds of great things we talked about on the podcast today. Snacks was one of them, Sierra's favorites, and a comparison between two chips that are exactly the same except for one minor difference. It's very important to bring that up.
Yes, it is.
Also, Tupac may be coming back. There's a conspiracy on that. Flappy Bird, rest in peace. Shaun White fails to medal. And LeBron James says he's at least in the top 4 of all-time basketball players in the NBA.
Oh, my.
So all this and more on this edition of the MePlusCake podcast. Thank you for listening.
Find MePlusCake on Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and more. Click the cake button on Marconi1.com. Radio for the people.
Hey, it's snack time.
Snack time.
We love snacks. Sorry. We'll get a professional choir in here next time. We love this particular brand of malt vinegar, and sea salt chip. It's called Boulder Canyon from Natural Foods. Delicious, right?
Delicious.
And then, I don't know what they did. They did an upgrade, and they have new packaging, and it's made in avocado oil, which still sounds like, well, that's probably pretty good.
Ugh.
But it changed the taste, right? Mm-hmm. Totally changed it.
Definitely.
Okay, so now, we'll pass around the malt vinegar chips. And if you go to their do they have a website even? I don't even know. BoulderCanyonFoods.com.
Foods.
All right, so here's the avocado oiled chip. Taste that one. Now, don't give your opinion yet. All right. It's very potatoey, right? As compared differently to this chip, which is the original. Which is delicious. Which do you prefer, Sierra Cakes?
The kettle-cooked ones.
Yeah, why... I don't know. I understand how they could have two different... of the same thing.
Because one is wavy and avocado oil, and one is just malt vinegar and sea salt kettle cooked.
But why would they do that to anyone?
I don't know, but the malt vinegar ones, the ones that I like, they're almost like a little bit sweet. Mm-hmm. They're so good.
But these are also malt vinegar. That's what I mean. They're malt vinegar, but they say wavy, and then they're in avocado oil. How would that change it so much?
What if there was malt liquor chips?
Yeah. Oh, my God. There's a reason why I love you. So, but don't take our word for it on these snacks. Go check them out for yourself. It's Boulder Canyon Natural Foods, and their website is BoulderCanyonFoods.com. I got a chip in my throat.
Marconi plus Sierra is MePlusCake. Only on Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
There's a thing about sex offenders that always keeps coming up, like a guy was a sex offender and he wanted to be a lawyer and they were turning him down and wah. And then now I guess in Oklahoma one of the things is guys who have committed sex crimes are trying to change their names so people can't look them up and go, oh, you're a sex offender. And in Oklahoma City, they're trying to make it more difficult for that to happen.
Yeah. Good.
So, the thing is, if you're a sex offender, when you think about it, though, like, do we have, like, aren't we just giving them more reasons just to kill themselves?
What?
Well, when you think about it, like, every time they turn around, like, forever they're going to be branded as this. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, everything they try to do, it's like, nope, you're a sex offender, can't. Nope, you did this, you can't. Shouldn't they just be in prison for the rest of their lives? Why are we dealing with them on the outside?
I feel like the whole, like, having them outside of jail unless they, like, did something really bad is, like, better because there's that constant reminder every time you try to do something.
Yeah, but in prison they'd probably be dead.
Yeah, but then we'd have to pay for them with taxes.
After their death? No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, but...
So I'm saying that we wouldn't have to pay for any of this stuff. We wouldn't have to put any of these laws into effect. They'd be in jail. They'd probably be taken care of by the inside of prison. Problem solved. Things would work out for the better.
I don't know. I think that them being on the outside is better punishment.
For who? For us or them?
For them, because it's embarrassing.
If you're a parent, then you have to figure out who in my neighborhood is a sex offender.
I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm good with either way.
Let's just put them all back in a special jail with a bunch of people that, parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There you go.
They would be finished pretty quick.
And none of these problems would be in our lives.
Marconi Bologna plus Sierra Cake. Me plus Cake. Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
Shirley Temple passed away. She was 85.
She did. I saw that today.
She was a child star. And then, you know what? She was actually, as like in her 20s, she was hot.
Well, they didn't want her anymore when she got older, though.
But she was in the same... I mean, when you look at pictures of her, like when she was in her 20s, she's like in Marilyn Monroe category.
Yeah, she was cute. She was like a politician. And
to be honest, even in her older age, she still looked pretty good. Mm-hmm. She took care of herself, I guess, or something. But it's weird because, she'll ever be infamous. She'll live forever in the drink, the Shirley Temple. Wouldn't it be great to have a drink named after you for eternity?
I would like that. I like Shirley Temples. They're quite delicious.
Well, yeah, because you don't drink alcohol, so it's perfect. Yeah. What is in a Shirley Temple? I don't even know. Somebody asked me that today.
It is grenadine.
Yeah.
And then I think it's...
Cherry Coke or something?
No, it's either 7-Up or ginger ale.
Oh, okay.
And then orange juice.
Yeah.
And a cherry on top.
All I know is they taste so much better with vodka.
I want one now. We should make some.
Yeah, we should make sure.
Where do you get grenadine from?
Well,
is grenadine still a thing?
A guy has to make it in his toilet in prison.
That's
I would love to have a
drink named after you.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? But
what would you call it?
I don't know.
The Marconi Swill.
Well, I guess I want to. I probably never have a drink named after me. But,
the Bologna Swill.
Oh, both are gross.
I know.
I'll settle. Just name a casserole after me.
They met on the internet, and now they're on Marconi 1. It's Me Plus Cake. Radio for the people.
George Zimmerman.
Ugh.
Exactly. He was set to do a celebrity boxing match with DMX, and that was pushed off.
Yes.
It's in poor taste, first of all, I think, because it's kind of like that thing where, I got away with it. Now I'm just going to box people and utilize this as a celebrity status.
Why is he even, why, what the hell?
And then somebody else wanted to promote it as a charity event. Because I think part of his probation is that they didn't want him to be doing these kind of things. And so he's like, well, what if I do a charity event and it promotes the Tavon Martin family? But why? Here's the thing. If he's not guilty, why would he do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. Like when
I think it's weird that it's like on and off all week long. Like,
yeah.
Who the hell cares?
Well, the family didn't want anything to do with it, obviously. Good for them. And so it's off again.
I don't understand how he couldn't fight off a teen. He was beaten so severely that he had to kill this boy, but he wants to go into a boxing ring with DMX.
Everybody hates him.
DMX is crazy.
And it would be great to see DMX beat the snot out of him.
He's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here.
Y'all gonna make me
And how many-
act a fool.
DMX has been in prison so many times now.
He's crazy. He's like a little bit insane in the head.
Oh, a little bit. He's a lot. But
Yeah.
George Zimmerman is too. So I think it would be a great thing to see because it's some kind of a justice. If you can't get into court, why not in a ring?
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess we're not going to see it. But who knows? It's not over yet. I'm sure.
On and off.
I think
hope
the thing
that
is I'm
they
just sick of hearing about George Zimmerman. Could he just go away now?
I know, like, bye.
Marconi Baloney, Sierra Cake. Me Plus Cake, Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
Sierra's done some research, right? And Tupac is apparently coming back.
Yes, this year he
That's
is.
the rumor. I'm sorry, I started this video that you left me.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
you have to. The first 1 minute of this video is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard.
All right, let's play this.
I don't care. It's time for the world to know the truth. But nothing but the truth, so help me God. The video you're about to see is the most proven, evidential proof. This will be the #1 proof. All the other videos about Tupac, why is he live, or he don't believe none of that. This will be the #1 proof video in mankind history. Sit back, listen, open your ears, and watch carefully. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Jay Mello. You know, millions of you out there know who I am, and millions don't. Basically, I am famous for, being the best rap impersonator, and I could just impersonate anybody. If you don't believe me, type my name up, search me on YouTube, like Jay Mello impersonate Cat Williams, Denzel Washington, Will Smith. Here's an example if you think I'm lying. Hey, what's up, nephew? It's your boy Snoop D on top of J. 1, 2, and 3 into the phone. It's Snoop Doggy Dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can give you right now. But back to what I was saying. I'm about to show.
Screw this whole Tupac thing. I want this
Literally,
guy.
I know. He just, and then at the very end of the video, he starts like singing like Biggie or rapping like Biggie.
Oh.
When I had the red block lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rap me Duke, the hard, you never thought hip-hop would bring it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause of rhyme type. Time to get paid, but walk like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite when I remember when I used to eat some things for dinner. Beast of raw G, Brucey Bree, kick a pre, fuck master flex, law, ball, star, ski. I'm throwing up like you dog would. Color quick, same number, same hood. It's all good. If you don't know, now you know.
That's Jay Mello.
Jay Mello, everybody.
So he's putting this video together, and his conspiracy theory is that Tupac's
is alive. He faked his own death. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people think that he's coming back this year.
Now, why do they have this thought? Like, who put that out there?
Because there was the whole like Machiavelli thing that he was obsessed with. And there was like a certain amount of years that he faked his death and then he came back after. So apparently from the time that he died until 2014 is the year that he's supposed to be back.
Okay. Well, I mean, I did see Tupac at Coachella, so that wasn't really him.
What if it was and he was just like performing in like a trailer or something?
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It'll be like...
I'm just more mad.
Like the conspiracy theorists are going to like... crap in their pants for a week straight if he actually comes back.
I'm just mad that it's not Biggie that's scheduled to come back.
I know, I like him.
Me Plus Cake, Marconi 1.
Plans are gathering for the work of a new day.
Radio for the people.
The Westminster Dog Show, they finally got a winner, and it's a Wire Fox Terrier.
Oh my God.
It's weird that this keeps going on, these kennel club dog shows or whatever.
What is it even about?
What do they need to prove? I don't get it. Like, breeders always like, yes, to breed a fine pedigree and blah, blah, blah. That's never meant a thing to me.
No, who cares?
You know, these breeders, because I know, like, mini breeders, like if you get a dog from, like, a local breeder or something like that, chances are they have some tie to, like, these dog shows and stuff.
But why? Who cares?
I mean, I guess if that makes them happy, but what does it do for the dog? Dog doesn't care.
No.
It's like, it's so stupid. And And you look at these people on this Westminster Dog Show, it looks like that's the only exercise they get when they run up and down those little runs with the dog on the leash.
They're busy being flawless otherwise.
But that's the only thing they should judge the people, too. Like, get in a gym.
Oh.
You're on national television, for Christ's sake. But, I mean, these dogs are very adorable. There's no
all dogs are adorable.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they get, points off if it's so racist. Because, like, it's
so doggist.
It's doggist. But if a dog has has the wrong colored paw or something like that,
they literally will get disqualified if like one of their nails is not the right size.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
And I mean, there are breeders who are so nuts.
It's like worse than
that if they have a dog that is born to their breed, in their kennel or whatever, they will get rid of the dog if it's not pedigree of some degree.
Yeah.
And so that you'll go to like the Humane Society or somewhere, these rescue places, and you'll find a dog, and the reason is he's got a white toe instead of all blonde foot or something like that.
What?
It's ridiculous.
Oh.
I am against this stuff in a way that like
it's like worse than Miss America.
It really is. And these slobs, they're running up and down, like, tuck in your shirt, first of all.
I know, they're always so weird looking, huh?
Yeah, I mean, and
It's just like beauty pageants, though. Have you ever seen the moms in beauty pageants?
Oh, yeah, but
they're frightening.
I think they should get together. They should have to, like, be locked in a room together.
Oh, God.
And because every breeder's, I've been to a few breeders' houses before, they always, like, just smoke, like, 20 packs a day.
Yeah.
And it's the highest form of white trashery, I believe, because they breed these dogs, and I think they genuinely love the dog to some degree, but it's more about them. It's definitely not about the dog.
Yeah.
So we need to stop this. But
stop it.
Anyway, a wire fox terrier won Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
Yeah. What does he get? Nothing. What does the owner get? Money.
He gets some treats.
Probably.
I'm sure.
Who knows?
Me plus cake. Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
There's a pleasant spur to the morning's work.
The creator of the popular app Flappy Bird.
Oh, God.
Discontinued the game.
Yes, he did.
He has a lot of reasons, but I tried playing it just before the show because people always tell you, you just get stupid.
Yeah. And
then I did try it. It is stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. It's the dumbest game I've ever experienced.
50 million people or whatever. It's a huge amount of people that have downloaded the app and stuff. So this guy is famous. His name is Dong.
Dong?
Nguyen. Dong Nguyen. So I don't know. I guess he's been getting... You're giggling like a 12-year-old.
Yes.
But why is he getting death threats? That's what I don't understand.
Because the game was so bad, it's like impossible to beat.
So people hate him because of it?
Yeah, which is not nice.
And he sounds like he's probably a nice guy. Here's one of his tweets. I am sorry that Flappy Bird users, 22 hours from now, I will take Flappy Bird down. I cannot take this anymore.
Aww.
Yeah, it is not anything related to legal issues. I just cannot keep it up anymore.
Poor guy.
So, but he hints that he's going to make other games. So I don't know. I think what it is he's just a regular guy that just, he's probably a brilliant guy, but he made so much popularity with this game that he feels like it's invaded his normal everyday life.
Maybe. And everybody hates this game so much.
Yeah. So R.I.P. Flappy Bird, and best of luck, Mr. Dong.
You should have heard him this morning.
Me plus cake. Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
Shaun White fails to even medal. At the Olympics. So. And I'll tell you this about Shaun White from personal experience doing radio stuff.
Yes.
I did a couple events that were Shaun White-tastic, and a lot of his fans were there.
Right.
And I was set to interview Shaun White on stage in front of an audience.
Yes.
And both times, 2 years in a row, at the last second, he bowed out.
Oh, no. Why?
Also,
did he ever explain?
He started... No, never got an explanation.
Uh-oh.
Very flaky. Another thing I've heard, now I don't know if this is true or not, that he will have people close down skate parks and places like that so he can skate by himself so people don't bother him.
Right.
Because he's too good to hang out with, like, the commoner.
Right.
Part of that I can understand a little bit. I mean, you're Shaun White. Wouldn't you, like, have a party for all your friends, though? Like, hey, let's
party.
Get together. I don't know. And then he came on the scene, and everybody called him the Flying Tomato because he got red hair. And I guess he despised that nickname.
Uh-huh.
So now he doesn't allow people to call him that. Like, he gets mad. So, a little bit pretentious, maybe.
A little bit.
And sure, the guy's not without talent. I won't deny that. But, you know, it was one of those things where it was a big deal in the world of skateboarding and snowboarding when he cut his hair.
Oh, yeah.
He had the long, flowing red locks of hair, and maybe it... I'm sure I'm not the only one who said this, but that maybe that destroyed his powers.
Well, I don't really care at all, so my opinion on it.
You were more distraught about the end of Flappy Birds than this.
No, I equally as annoying.
All right.
Marconi plus Sierra is MePlusCake. Only on Marconi One. Radio for the people.
We're always into conspiracy theories and creepy things. Like, we like the creepy stories that made into movies and stuff like that. About a year ago, a young lady from Vancouver, her name was Elisa Lam.
Yep.
And she went to a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, a bad part of L.A., I guess.
Yep.
And she disappeared for, like, 5 days?
No, she disappeared for 2.5 weeks.
Oh, weeks?
Yeah.
Wow. And there was, like, weird video footage of her in an elevator, and she was, like, acting weird.
Yes.
Kind of, you've studied this a little more than I have. Mm-hmm. What do you know about it?
Well, basically, she went missing, and the police released the video of her in the elevator, and I remember watching it for the first time, and it was so creepy. Because there's no sound, you just see her acting, like, really strange, like, pushing all the buttons and, like, popping. She looks like she's, like, hiding from someone and then talking.
But you can't tell if it's, like, she doesn't seem like she's overly stressed out, but she seems like she's trying to do something to get the elevator to move, and it wasn't working.
It's just a really weird video.
Yeah.
And basically, after that video, they found her almost 3 weeks later, and she was in one of the water tanks on the hotel roof.
So the hotel people in the hotel were saying the water pressure wasn't good, and
and it smelled funny and tasted funny and was like a dark color. And
so people were drinking.
For 2.5 weeks, people were bathing and drinking and washing with this water. Yeah.
Now, from what I understand from what you're telling me, this hotel, it's Hotel Cecil, I guess.
Yeah.
Is not a great place to stay.
There's been a lot of, like, weird things that have happened at this hotel. Like, there was a serial killer. He used to, like, stalk his...
What was his name?
Something Ramirez, I think.
Ramirez.
And the Black Dahlia case, apparently she had been at that hotel before she was killed. I don't know if that's true, though. And there have been, like, 4 reported suicides.
People just jumping out the windows and stuff?
Yeah, because they don't have covers on their windows, so you can just open the window and just, like, hop out.
Oh.
And one of the suicides, the woman threw herself out of the window and hit somebody below her and killed both of them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so just, like, weird things, and, like, the area is known for, like, prostitution and drugs and stuff like that. So
there are a lot of conspiracy theories about this Elisa Lam's death. They think that either she went nuts and kind of...
It was actually, she had bipolar disorder.
Oh, okay.
So that's a thing that's...
Who doesn't?
Confirmed. And I've heard that if you go off your meds for, like, even one day with bipolar, it can cause you to act, like, erratically.
Okay.
But some people say she was schizophrenic. But the weird thing is how did she get past all the security and whatnot?
There was security?
Well, like, the alarms on the doors.
Oh, okay.
And she had no clothes on when they found her in the tank.
I couldn't find her clothes anywhere.
No, and the tank was locked from the outside, so how could she have locked herself in there?
So definitely somebody locked her in. I mean, that right there solidifies that somebody else was involved.
They're saying it was an accident, but it just does not seem like an accident at all.
Creepy.
I personally think that it was somebody at the hotel, like one of the employees.
Really?
Yes.
They just like to keep the legend alive?
Maybe.
Did they interview all the employees?
I think they're still doing searches on it.
Oh, we need to have Jack Bauer give them a thorough interrogation.
Yep.
It helps us start the day with warmth and vigor.
MePlusCake. Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
LeBron James says that he will be amongst the greatest, at least the top 4 of NBA's greatest of all time. Why?
I don't really know anything about that.
I don't like when people say stuff like that about themselves.
When they are so cocky. Yeah, why?
Shouldn't other people be saying that if it's going to be true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kanye West, we're talking about you.
Yeah, he may be great. He hasn't, he was compared to the next Michael Jordan, and he's won one NBA championship. That doesn't really solidify him in that level or anything.
Okay.
Michael Jordan's definitely in that league.
Yes.
Michael Jordan's cocky too, but rightfully so.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant is another one, I think.
Kobe.
Magic Johnson is another guy. You don't know the NBA as well because you're from Canada.
No, I don't know.
But you've heard of LeBron James. You've heard of Kobe Bryant.
I've heard of Kobe, yes.
And like Magic Johnson may be a little before your time, so...
I've heard the name.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greats.
Nope.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Nope.
Wilt Chamberlain, I think, has a record of some kind of where he slept with over 15,000 women or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why would anybody want to know that?
Well, it's out there. There's nothing we can do about it now.
That's gross.
We just live with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I always hate when celebrities brag about how great they are. If they really were that great, they wouldn't have to say it.
Exactly. So shut it.
That's why, when Kanye tells people he's a genius, it's well, if you are a genius, you won't have to tell us.
Yeah,
we'll know.
Stop it.
I haven't. That last song you did, that doesn't prove anything.
I know you're tired.
That just makes me think you're dumb. The song is awful, and the only part that's catchy has nothing to do with him, right?
Honey.
But guys like that and guys like LeBron James, I'm not into it. That's the reason why I didn't like Richard Sherman from the Seahawks.
Oh yeah,
because he's such a cocky bastard.
Yes.
So whatever you do, don't be a cocky bastard.
Yeah, stop saying that you're great.
There's a difference between cockiness and confidence.
Exactly.
Confident, not cocky, is what you want.
Always.
Yeah, there are guys I know that are great at what they do, that are confident at it. But they're not cocky about it.
Yeah.
So it is possible. And LeBron James, who knows if you'll be one of the top 4 best players of all times. But let us decide.
Yeah, stop forcing it down our throats.
They met on the internet, and now they're on Marconi 1. It's MePlusCake. Radio for the people.
Now, for those of you with my info, I'm going to put my Facebook right here. Add me as a friend. Share this video around and tell me your opinion when you add me as a friend. Show your family. Share this on Twitter, all your sharing networking website. I would really appreciate it. And before I go, I'm going to leave y'all with one last clip. Listen carefully to what Tupac says. If you have low volume, turn it up or put earphones in. I'm your host. Thank you for watching the J Mello Show. Y'all be safe. And like I said, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. Tupac Shakur is alive. And I'm...
Yeah, J Mello. It's MePlusCake, Marconi 1, radio for the people. That's beautiful. I love J Mello.
J Mello.
Yeah. I love listening. I could listen to him all day talk about Tupac theories and stuff.
Oh, my.
Not much better than that, but WWE is planning on a new Jingle All the Way with Larry the Cable Guy.
I don't know who that is.
Because the first Jingle All the Way was so awesome.
It had Sinbad in it.
I do like it because it's so bad, you know?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is such a terrible actor.
Well, Sinbad's not much better, but...
Like, truly awful.
The one thing is, like, I noticed on Jingle All the Way, like, they play around with a package and they say it's a bomb. It's so pre-9/11 kind of movie.
Yeah, like, you wouldn't make a joke so nonchalant like that anymore.
And they're, like, in this radio station... And they're just tearing up the radio station and blowing things up left and right. And it's all over a dumb doll.
Yes.
Like a dumb robot doll.
And the kid is like such a little asshole.
Like every time he turns around, like the dad is so disappointing. And the wife and the next door neighbor is like coming onto the wife.
There's some crap like
that. Oh my gosh.
Gross.
But you know what? It's so bad that it's good. And Phil Hartman plays the neighbor, so I kind of like that. But,
right. Isn't he dead?
Yeah, way to bring the party down. Everybody knows he's dead. Gosh. So I guess Larry the Cable Guy, they're going to bring it back, the WWE. I don't understand the connection there, but I guess they couldn't do any worse, right?
Right.
So look forward to that. There's always like that thing where you're like, really? Is there no original ideas anymore? We're just going to...
There really isn't.
Doing remakes and toy movies and Lego movies now.
Yeah.
And, please. What's next? A Flappy Bird movie?
Nope.
R.I.P.
MePlusCake. Marconi 1.
Plans are gathering for the work of a new day.
Radio for the people.
Here's a trend that's going on. People are hiring people to wait online at restaurants for them. Like $35, and they'll wait in line for you instead of you having to sit there.
Why?
I don't know. Well, you know, we go to Voodoo Donut.
Yes.
And the other night we drove all the way downtown to Voodoo Donut. And the line wasn't even that long. And Sierra was like, no, I don't feel like waiting.
I just didn't feel like it that night.
Well, in this particular Voodoo Donut in downtown Denver, there is a bar next door to it, and people stand out right in front.
And smoke.
So if you're in line, you're just, inhaling all the smoke from all these people. However, I do like the bouncer at that bar.
The lesbian woman?
I think it's a lesbian bar, right?
I don't know.
It's a gay and lesbian bar, I'm pretty sure.
It is?
Yeah, but she is, she's got like a mohawk. And she
likes to talk.
She tells a good story now and then. She's very interesting, at least.
She was talking about eating steak at...
Yeah, she likes different foods. We know what she likes. It's standing in that line. It wasn't even that cold, and we drove all the way down there, and you're like, nope.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
And the line wasn't even that long.
Yes, it was. It was way longer than what we've had to deal with the past, 10 times we've gone.
You would pay somebody $35 to stand in line for you?
No, I wouldn't do that either.
Really?
No.
Why?
I think that's ridiculous.
I think I would do it.
I mean, depending how big the lineup for something was, I guess.
Yeah, like the other night, we wanted donuts. We went down. We drove all the way down there. If somebody was willing to stand in line for us for $30, I would do it.
I guess.
I mean, that's only a little more than we pay for the donuts, so you got a price you pay. You pay or you do the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but where do they find these people? There's got to be some website, right?
I'm sure there is. There's a website for everything.
Standinlineforyourbehind.com.
Yep.
Marconi Bologna, Sierra Cake. MePlusCake, Marconi 1. Radio for the people.
Well, there it is, another edition of the MePlusCake podcast. It's fresh. Fresh. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, by the way, we forgot to do a goodbye, so I jumped in because you were gone.
Oh, my.
You were at the store or something, and so I did one without you, but I didn't like it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Hey, shh, don't. Why does someone have to take the blame for everything?
Because everybody likes to blame somebody.
We'll be back tomorrow with more excitement.
Yes.
And an announcement for everyone to pay attention to.
Is that tomorrow already?
Yeah.
My God.
You put on quite a show. Oh, we have Rihanna to sing that. Sorry. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
That was quite a show. Very entertaining. But it's over now.
Stop forcing it down our throats.